Phonological and phonemic awareness. Hi everyone, my name is Amita Sharma. I am working as a preschool teacher at Great Future Preschool, North Lake Tahoe, California, and pursuing my master's in early childhood education from Grand Canyon University. Today I am going to discuss about phonological and phonemic awareness. We might have heard about these terms as we are working with early kids. From the name of these two terms, they seem to be similar, like having same meaning and same definition. But it is not true. These two terms have different meaning and different definitions, and I am going to explain the difference between these terms. Phonological awareness is the general appreciation of how language can be divided into its components, such as we speak in sentences. These sentences can be broken down into words like I am going. Here, I am and going. There are three words that make this sentence. Words can be divided into syllables and then onset rhyme. In other words, we can say that phonological awareness is a skill that includes identification and manipulating units of language. It means that it is the ability of a child to recognize the rhyming words or understand the concept of words that also includes phonemics. This shows that phonemics are the elements of phonological awareness. Phonemics are the elements of phonological awareness. So, in other words, we can say that phonemic awareness is a sub-skill of the broad category of phonological awareness. As I discussed earlier, that phonological awareness includes rhyming words, concept of words, segmenting, blending, manipulating, and phonemics. Rhyming words like pin, fin, tin. Child can recognize these words as they are ending with same letter. Concept of word means how a word is composed or formed. Phonemic awareness is the ability of a child to play with sounds. It's not about the recognition of alphabets, but about the sounds of alphabets. Like a child say cat. He or she must know that it starts with sound k, a, t, not the alphabets like c, a, t. In phonemic awareness, a child must be able to isolate the sounds, as in that in hat, h is the isolate sound. Child can segment the words in sounds like in spin. Child know it sounds like s, p, e, n. Or in other words, we can say that he or she can segment the words in sounds. Child can also be able to blend the sounds, means when we say d, o, g. He or she can blend these sounds and say the word dog. If a child has phonemic awareness, he or she can also manipulate the words like I told the child to replace W with P in word win. The child is able to say the word pin. This is all about phonological and phonemic awareness. We can say that these terms are different, but they are related to each other. Now we are going to learn that how these terms are related to literacy development in young children and how they help in early reading. Phonological awareness is the foundation stone of learning to read. Phonological awareness usually works when we listen and speak. English language uses an alphabetic writing system in which letter singly or in combination represent single speech sound, like A represent a sound, S represent s sound, H represent her sound, and S and H together represent sh sound. As we talked earlier about phonological awareness, that it is an ability to recognize the rhyming words and find the syllable, etc. So it is important for a child to be aware about it. If a child is phonological aware, he or she will be able to understand the concept of word as well as be phonemic aware. If a child does not phonemic aware, it is hard for him to pronounce, read or write words. To overcome this problem, we must know about the literacy development in early years. So literacy development is a learning about sounds, words and language. It is a foundation stone for a child to be able to communicate or socialize, read and write. In other words, we can say that it is an development is in other words, we can say that it is an important part of child's overall development. Because if a child is not able to communicate, speak or express his or her feelings, it becomes hard for him to survive in this world. Before a child learns to read and write, he needs to learn about the connection between letter and spoken words. Both phonological and phonemic awareness are important to build these literacy building blocks. Phonological awareness is the ability to identify the oral language development, and phonemic awareness is the ability to play with sounds. Early reading does not mean that a child behave like a mature, sit properly and read a book on his own. That's impossible. Early reading means that a child can look at the picture, access it, recognize it, recognize the things in picture, read the picture, share their ideas about the picture, and most important thing, can ask question about it. We can support early literacy reading by reading together. By reading with them, we can expose them to new words that increases their vocabulary. We can sing and recite rhymes together to teach them rhyming words or sounds and encourage them to tell story about their drawings. We can also use early reading comprehensions to develop their ability to decode the words and understand the meaning of text. We have to make reading interactive by adding new pictures, drawing, and new vocabulary words. We can play listening games like making sounds, and kid has to recognize the sounds such as moo, moo is a sound of cow, etc. Finding syllables from their own names, name games, word hunt, Candyland board games, sight words with Zynga, etc. are the great activities that helps the children in their literacy development. We can help our children only if we are also aware of these phonological and phonemic terms. I think these terms are the foundation stone for the literacy development of child. Thank you.